You know, this year's edition is has become a really hard-working group. They really have been. I've been impressed with how hard they've worked and how much they've improved. And I was concerned at the beginning of the year after having won two regular season titles. You know, whether we're going to be able to maintain a focus enough to compete and improve. But that hasn't been the case so far. I've been really pleased so far with how hard they're working and how much they've improved. You know, we lose good players every year, and it's always a challenge of the coach and the team to come back and be able to replace those players and to try to mesh the young with the new. This year's team is no different. You know, we lost some very special players last year, but we return a very large group of players that have a lot of experience, and still only have three seniors. We're still relatively a young team, so taking that experience and then combining it with the youth that we have, and it sometimes makes for exciting practices and exciting play. And you know, each new group that comes in brings something special, and we have seen a competitive edge that's jumped up with us going to NCAA Division II. I've seen a big jump in the competitiveness of the players that we sign and recruit and bring in. It's been a neat transition and really something positive for our program. You know, I think we have 4 or 5 teams that can compete night in and night out for a championship, and then the other teams are going to battle you every night for a game. It's a consistency and depth. But tell you what, it's a tough conference, top to bottom. You better be ready to play if you go on the road. You go on the road to go to West Virginia, you go on the road to go to Ohio. You better be ready to play. And the first game's tough because you just got off the bus, and the second game's even tougher because it's the end and you're on your way home. So you can't take anything for granted. It doesn't matter what anybody's ranked or how their record is. You better be ready to play night in and night out if you want to have a chance to win. You know, Cedarville's got a tremendous amount of talent returning. Ursuline has everybody back, I think, from last year's team that contributed greatly. Kentucky Wesleyan lost quite a bit, but they got a strong cast returning with some big transfers. So it's just tough. You know, Davidson Elkins lost their best player, but returned a core of players, including a dynamite freshman point guard last year. So it's just going to be tough. You know, it really is. You know, Central State, I mean, they're good on any particular night. Last year they got better and better and better. I wouldn't have wanted to play them a week after the tournament because, man, they were really good at that. Changed our approaches to this season a little bit. The last couple of years we haven't been able to advance beyond the actual conference tournament. Even this year, the conference winner still doesn't get that automatic berth, but we are eligible for the NCAA tournament, and so yeah, it changes everything. Before we really overemphasized the regular season championship and didn't focus quite so much as we should have on the tournament championship, but now there's equal amounts of focus as far as our team's concerned. We know it's important to win the regular season, try to host the conference tournament, and then of course now winning the conference tournament gives you that much more of a chance in the eyes of the selection committee to get into the regional tournament, which is a preclude to the national tournament.